What's up, everybody in YouTube land? Welcome back to the guild and welcome to another installment of Legendary. We're going to be playing a randomly generated scheme today. The first two were pretty easy. I just wanted to set up some easy games so that way I could figure out the recording thing and as well as just enjoy playing a nice, chill, relaxed game. Before we get into the details of the board today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about some changes I'm going to be making to the videos. First off, you may have noticed that there's no extra camera right here anymore. Reason being is it just wasn't working out for my current setup. So what I'm going to do is I imported some images of all the cards. So throughout the game as I play the cards and defeat villains and things like that, you will see cards pop up maybe here, here, or here. I'm going to throw an image of the card so you can read the details of that card. And they're high quality images too, so you'll be able to read those as we go along. Other than that, let's go ahead and get into this. The first scheme that we have, today, what we're going to do is we're going to play through this scheme, and if we lose, I'm going to allow myself to swap out one hero, and they'll be like the substitute, and see if we can try to beat it again. If we win, I'm going to generate a new scheme, new mastermind, new villains, and we're going to try and play again. So let's go ahead and read this. First, the scheme is corrupt the next generation of heroes, and that should be popping up right here. Or right here. I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet. It'll be up there. So corrupt the next generation of heroes. So special rules. Sidekicks in the villain deck and city are villains. Their attack is 2 plus the number of twists stacked next to this scheme. When you defeat a sidekick, gain it to the top of your deck. So twists 1 through 7, each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile to the sidekick stack. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. On twist 8, all sidekicks in the city escape, and evil wins when 4 sidekicks escape. Sidekick stack is going to be right here. Next up, our mastermind, we've got Mephisto. Whenever a player gains a wound, put it on top of that player's deck. He always leads the underworld, so we're disregarding that because we're playing a solo playthrough. And every time a master strike is flipped up, each player reveals a Marvel Knights hero or gains a wound. So that could be bad. Fortunately, the randomizer did give us 1 Marvel Knight hero. So today we're going to be playing with Moon Knight. He is our Marvel Knight. He is going to be the one protecting us from Mephisto here. We've got Superior Iron Man. And then also in the deck, we apparently don't have any cards of him yet, but we also got Venom as part of our randomly generated heroes. So, let's go ahead and jump right into this and see what evil has in store for us, shall we? Alright. First up, we've got the Brood. So again, that should be popping up right about here. I'm trying to figure out where the cards are going to be popping up. So the Brood is a henchman villain. This villain gets +1 attack for each bystander in the KO pile. And then our fight action, KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. So he's not very strong at the moment in the early game, so we can just take care of those. Alright. So, for my starting turn, I have 1 attack, but the good news is I have 5 recruits, so that's actually not a bad way to start the game off. We're going to go ahead and attack the Brood. So again, KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. Since there are no bystanders in the from the bystander stack, so there are. So we're going to have to KO one of our bystanders, unfortunately. And we also have to KO one of our heroes. Well, since I see an attack on the board, I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, let's go ahead and KO one of our shield agents here, because I do have some recruit points here that we can grab. So, we're going to KO that. And then I think I read all the effects. Yep, so we're good. In this case, we have 5 recruit points we're going to use, so I'm going to take this Moon Knight card, It's called Climbing Claws. So wall crawl, which means he goes to the top of the deck when it's recruited. He also gives us 2 recruit points, and if we play an instinct hero beforehand, we get an additional recruit points. So that's a good thing to have. So then we have 2 points left that we can use, and off the bat, I really want to grab this Armor Upgrades Superior Iron Man card. So he gives us 1 attack, plus we get 2 attack in addition whenever we play a tech hero beforehand. That's going to go in our discard pile here. Ooh, so here's a problem here. We have 3 rare cards up right from the start, these 3 value 8s. That'll be rough, but not impossible, because we're going to rock this. Alright, we've got a bystander. So since there are no villains in the city, Mephisto takes his first victim. Alright, let's see what we have here. I know we've got the 2 recruit from earlier. 3, 4, 5 recruit, and 2 attack. By the way, we're going to play advanced solo rules. So there are 5 master strikes in here, as well as whenever a hero gets KO'd from here based on a scheme twist, we're going to put that on the bottom of the deck. Also, when a master strike is played, we have to play another card from the villain deck according to the rules of advanced solo play. So anyway, let's continue our turn. We have 2, 3, 4. I have 5 recruit points. Let's take another Climbing Claws Moon Knight card. And then we're going to take a sidekick here. Just to get through our cards. Start getting through them real quick. Plus we need some Marvel Knights for our deck. Alright, here we go. So our first sidekick has entered the city. So I do believe their attack is 2 plus the number of twists stacked next to this scheme. So far it's just 2 to defeat. We can handle that. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to play our Climbing Claws Moon Knight card, which gives us 2 recruits. We're going to play... Actually, yeah, we're going to play that. We're going to play our Armor Upgrades Iron Man, which gives us 3 attack total, 5 attack, and we have 4 recruit. It's a little overkill for the sidekick, but we're going to go ahead and attack the sidekick, which means we get to gain it to the top of our deck. And now we have 4 recruit points. We're going to go ahead and take another Climbing Claws Moon Knight here. There we go. We're starting to see some good Venom cards here. And that's going to do it for that turn. Alright, so the first villain. We are facing the 4 Horsemen. This one is called Death. So his fight action, each other player reveals their hand and KOs one of their heroes that costs 1 recruit or more. Since we're playing solo, that's going to happen to us. And then when it escapes, it gets the same effect. He's 7 to defeat. Alright, let's see what we have here. So we drew a sidekick. We're going to go ahead and put that back in the sidekick stack. Pick up 2 cards. Not a lot in the way of recruit this turn. I mean attack this turn, but we have plenty of recruit. So we're going to take that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Generated 6 recruit and 2 attack. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this symbiotic adaptation Venom card. So basically what we get to do is choose one of these effects. We get +1 recruit for each other card you played this turn with a recruit icon, or we can get +1 attack for each other card we played in this turn with an attack icon. So we get some choices there. That'll be good for us in the long run. And that's going to end that turn. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing pretty well. I've had a very good weekend, and I hope you all have had the same. Spent a lot of time just this weekend just getting our house ready to move, there's a lot of prep work that's going into it. So it's nice to just relax and enjoy a nice game here. All right, there we go. So we have our first Master Strike. Which means each player reveals a Marvel Knight hero or gains a wound. We are lucky because right now we have our Climbing Claws Moon Knight here, so we're safe from that. But a Master Strike does mean we have to pull another card from the villain deck. Ah, we've got a sidekick. So let's see what we can do this turn. We're going to return a sidekick to the sidekick stack to pick up 2 extra cards. Oh, we really need some attacks going. Alright, so I'm going to generate 2. Play these up here. 4. I have 5 recruit points. And then I get 1, 2, 3, because we played tech. 4, 5, 6 attack points total. Not quite enough to take on Death here, but we can take on a sidekick and put him on in our deck, which will be nice. And then with our 5 remaining recruits, let's go ahead and I think what we're going to do is take this Devouring Drool Venom card. So it's another Instinct hero, which is going nicely with our deck. So digest 3, which means if we have 3 cards in our KO pile, it gets this effect. We get +2 attack. Indigestion does mean that we get, that means we have less than 3 cards. We get +2 recruit points instead. If we have played an Instinct hero before, we get both effects. So that'll be very nice for us to build up some forces here. All right. Here we go. Ah, the first scheme twist of the night. Alright, so twist 1 through 7. Each player returns a sidekick from their discarded pile. Yep. To the sidekick stack. Then, okay, let's first check our discard pile. We don't have any. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. So now each of these does cost 3 to defeat. So they're only going to get stronger. Oh, and then per the Scheme Twist rules, we have to take a card from the HQ and play another one. Another Climbing Claws Moon Knight. Alright. So let's return a sidekick from our hand to the stack to draw 2. Not very good, but what we can do, we're going to try to recruit something big here. Alright, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1 attack, and then we get to choose. We're going to choose recruit points. So we get +1 recruit for each other card we played this turn with a recruit icon. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 recruit. That's really good. So in this case, I think what we're going to do is, for now, we're going to take this Humble Brag Superior Iron Man card. So he gives us 5 attack, then plus we get to draw a card for each other player who has fewer cards in their victory pile than you. So in solo play, I don't know that we'd get to draw an additional card. But it's still a good 5 attack, so it's not the best when it comes to solo play, but I'll take it strictly on the attack points. We do have 3 more recruit points left over, so I'm going to go ahead and also take this Moon Knight card. And then I had one attack that went to waste, so that is the end of that turn. Alright. I'm thinking what I need to do with my camera is I need to angle it in such a way that you guys can see what's in my hand as well. But I don't know, if it doesn't matter to you guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. I want to make this the best experience for you. Alright, the next card, we've got another sidekick. So our city's starting to fill up here. Alright, so we did draw our Humble Brag Iron Man card. So we have 6 attack total. We can eliminate 2 of these sidekicks. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have 5 recruit here. Let's go ahead and eliminate 2 of these sidekicks here, and they go to the top of our deck. And then for our 5 recruit, we're actually going to take this Crescent Moondart's Moon Knight card. So, he has 3 attack. We get to reveal the top card of our deck. If it's Instinct or Tech, draw it. And fortunately, we've been filling our deck with Instinct and Tech, so that should be a pretty easy card to use. And it's on to the next turn. Ah, another sidekick. Man, they are starting to flood. Alright, so we knew we picked up 2 sidekicks earlier, so we're going to return 1 sidekick. And then we're going to go ahead and return the second sidekick to draw 2 more cards. Alright. So let's go ahead and play this first. So Lunar Communion Moon Knight. I don't think I showed you earlier, but I'll go ahead and pop that up there on the screen now. So whenever you defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, you may KO one of your cards or a card from your discard pile. Plus we get 2 attacks. So I'll go ahead, I threw that up there so you guys can read that. Now, so we have 2 attack, 3 attack, and then we're going to play these 2 climbing claws, which means we get 6 recruit, 7 recruit, 8 recruit, 9 recruit. So I'm just going to keep track of this with this die here. 9 recruit, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 attack points. Not bad. Because now we can eliminate these 2 sidekicks here. And then with our 9 recruit, what we're going to do this time is we're going to take this golden Ankh of, excuse me, I'm about to butcher this, but Khonshu. The golden Ankh of Khonshu. Whenever you defeat a villain on the rooftops this turn, rescue bystanders equal to that villain's printed victory points. If we played a tech hero before, you may move a villain to the rooftops. If another villain is already there, swap them, and it's worth 6 attack. So that's really good to have on our side right now, because we really need to start generating some attack. Alright. Ah, second scheme twist. Alright, so each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile to the sidekick stack. We don't have any, so that's good. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. So now these are each worth 4 to defeat. And then finally we have to KO a card with 6 or less, or put it at the bottom of our deck and replace it with something else. So here we go. First we're going to return our sidekick and pick up 2 cards. And then fortunately, we do have another sidekick, so we're going to go ahead and toss that and pick up 2 more cards. Maybe that works just to show my hand and what's in it. Alright, points. So we've got a decent amount of attack points this time. So what we're going to do, let's think about this for a second, because order of play does matter. So we're going to play our weak attack first. So 1, 2, 3 attack, 1, 2 recruit. This is going to be worth 6 recruit total. So we get 8 recruit, or 8 attack, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 recruit, and 8 attack. It's fantastic. So what we're gonna do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to go ahead and attack Death here. Each other player reveals their hand and KOs one of their heroes that costs 1 recruit or more. So I think at this point I'm okay KOing this Climbing Claws Moon Knight card here. It served us well, but it's time to go. So that does leave us with 7 recruit. And I think what we're going to do, we're going to take this Optimized Technology Superior Iron Man card. So it means we get to draw a card and we have 2 attack, which is fine by me. Again, it'll help us get through our deck a little faster. Oh, and then I have 2 more recruits, so I'm going to put a sidekick in my discard pile again. Or for this turn. Alright. So we have Pestilence, one of the 4 horsemen. So their effect reads, fight. Each other player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck, discards each of those cards and cost 1 or more, and put the rest back in any order. Escape that each player does that same effect. So they're all about KOing cards, I think. Alright. It's not bad. So what we're going to do, let's play Crescent Moon Darts. So we reveal the top card of our deck. If it's Instinct or Tech, we get to draw it. It is not, unfortunately, but that's okay. We still get 3 attack from it. 4, 5, 6. 6 attack. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit. With our 5 recruit, I think what we need to do is take this Armor Upgrades Iron Man card again. And then we'll take another sidekick. And then what we need to do is attack something. So we're going to go ahead and attack. Let's attack a sidekick. So this does go. Let's see, when we defeat a sidekick, gain it to the top of our deck. That way we just clear the city of them. On to the next turn. Oh, we have a Master Strike here. So Master Strike, each player reveals a Marvel Knight hero or gains a wound. Fortunately, again, we do have our trusty Marvel Knight here. Saved us, but we have to play another card from a villain deck. And it's again a Master Strike. So same thing happens. Fortunately, we have it. And the next card is a sidekick. So we actually got off pretty easy. Let's draw 2. Alright, we've got some good attack here. So 2, 3. 9, 14. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 recruit. We're going to take Optimized Technology Iron Man once again. And then we have 14 attacks. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack Mephisto here. And get our first tactic card. So I'll throw this up here. His effect, or the tactic card, says fight. Each other player puts all 0-cost cards from their discard pile to the top of their deck. Oh. All 0-cost cards from their discard pile on top of their deck in any order. That's not ideal, because we have quite a few of them. So, 0 cost, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Alright. They did say any order, so what we're going to do, I guess we'll put our recruit up here. That way we make sure we get some recruit points. And then for our remaining 4 attack, we're going to go ahead and attack one of these sidekicks here. Take them off the board. And that's unfortunately going to do it for the rest of the turn. Let's see what we pick up. Ah, we've got another scheme twist. So each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile to the sidekick stack. I think we actually do have one in here this time. We do. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. So these now each cost 5 to defeat, and they are filling up fast. And again, since we played a scheme twist, let's put this one at the bottom, because we're not building a deck around ranged anymore. All right. So for our turn, we're gonna play sidekick, and then because of the last hit, we have 5 recruit and 2 attack to work with. So what we're gonna do, let's go ahead and take this Lunar Communion Moon Knight. And that is unfortunately gonna do it for us. I'm just hoping we don't get another scheme twist or something like that. The good news is we don't have a discard pile. The bad news is we might have a villain escape here if we draw a scheme twist. So we did not. So the Brood. So this villain gets +1 for each bystander in the KO pile. KO, and then the fight action is KO one of your heroes, then KO a bystander from the bystander deck. So I believe that there is one currently. There is. So he costs 2 to defeat. Not the biggest threat. Alright, let's see what we have. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to play Humble Brag again. So we get 5 attack from that. 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. And then since now we do have 3 cards in our KO pile, we can use Venom, or Devouring Drool Venom's Digest 3 ability, which means we get +2 additional attack. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attack. That's what we needed. And then we have, of course, 4 recruit. So with our 11 attack, I kind of think we need to take out 2 sidekicks here. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then with our 4 remaining recruit, we are going to, let's take a sidekick. That's what we're going to do. All right. We've got another of the 4 horsemen. So war is fight effect. Each other player reveals an instinct hero or gains a wound. Escape. Each player does that same effect. So thankfully we've been stacking our deck with a decent amount of instinct heroes. Gonna return a sidekick to draw 2. Return another sidekick to draw 2. We are going to play Optimize Technology to draw a card. So we have 4 attack, 5 attack, 6 attack, 7 attack, 8 attack. And then this, we're going to choose attack for the symbiotic adaptation. So 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 attack and 4 recruit. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and hit the Mastermind again. Fight. Each other player without a Mastermind tactic in their victory card pile gains a wound. We already have one, so that works out great. And then for our 4 remaining, we're going to pick up a sidekick so we can get through our cards faster. And then your move, enemy. We've got the Brood again. So again, that's the one where they get +1 for each bystander in our KO pile. We have 1 so far. Alright, Crescent Moon Darts. Let's reveal the top card of our deck. If it is Instinct or Tech, draw it. It is, so we're going to take it. Taking it. We're going to draw a card. We're going to return a sidekick to pick up 2 more cards. This is looking good, guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, +6, that's 15. 15 attack and 5 recruit. So that's decent. So for 15 attack, we're going to attack the Mastermind again. And we've got his tactic card, Damned If You Do. Fight. Each other player KOs a bystander from their victory pile or gains a wound. Now, we're not going to give the Broods any more strength, so we'll just take the wound. That's fine. And then we have 5 left over, so we're going to attack the sidekick here. So far, so good. And then we have 5 recruit. We're just going to go ahead and take a sidekick. All right. It's back to Evil's turn. We need to hit him 1 more time, you guys. Six. Let's see what he's got. Master Strike. So first off, we need to reveal a Marvel Knight hero. Thankfully, we have. Man, Moon Knight's really saving us. And then we drew into another Scheme Twist. So again, each player returns a sidekick from their discard pile to the sidekick stack. We don't have any, so that's good. Then 2 sidekicks from the sidekick stack enter the city. Which unfortunately does mean we have our first escape here. Pestilence escapes. Let's go ahead and read Pestilence. So when it escaped, each player does that same effect. Well, each player reveals the top 3 cards of their deck, discards each of those cards that cost 1 or more, and puts the rest back in any order. So we did pick up one of our Iron Man cards, but that's alright. We're going to return the sidekick, pick up 2. Alright, we have 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, 5, 6, 7 attack, and 3 recruit. So we're going to attack one of these sidekicks. get him off the board. And then since we have 2 left over, we're going to attack one of these broods. So we get to KO one of our heroes. We're going to say goodbye to the shield agent. Then KO a bystander from the bystander stack. So this other brood did get more powerful at this point. Alright. And then we still have 3 recruit. We're going to use this for just putting a sidekick in our discard pile. Here we go. Another 4 horsemen, death. Each player reveals their hand and KOs one of their heroes that costs 1 or more. Not the end of the world. Alright. We're going to return a sidekick from our hand. Pick up 2 cards. We're going to return another sidekick. Pick up 2 more cards. I'm going to play this Iron Man card to draw a card and get 2 attack. I'm going to return a sidekick. Draw 2. We have a lot to work with here. We might actually be able to win. 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit the Mastermind for the final time. Choose any number of wounds from your hand and discard pile. The player to your right gains them. Well, it doesn't matter. We've already won, so congratulations to us. We did it. All right, we're going to go ahead and tally up our points real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so that does mean our final score for the advanced solo playthrough with this scenario was 21. So that's not terrible. It could have been higher, but that's all right. So yeah, anyway, thanks for joining us, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.